global battle against tuberculosis, which will be won, or more likely lost, in India, the world's largest consumer of antibiotics. India has had an antibiotic policy since 2011, but regulation has not made any dent on irrational use of these medicines. For the public, the threat of antibiotic resistance is vague and in the future, while the advantages of self-medicating in a health system known for its inaccessibility are immediate. Diseases, much like individuals, cannot exist in isolation. They have ancestry and exert significant influence on societies. An appreciation of their history is central to altering the outcome of a war we are in serious danger of losing. This biography of the bacteria aims to demystify it by going back to its origin story before bringing its current iteration into focus. Like all great plagues, tuberculosis has irrevocably changed the fabric of human society. The sheer scale of human suffering it has inflicted has inspired great art, literature, poetry, and operatic tragedies. It has also inspired magical thinking, xenophobia, and science denialism. This book is not about medicine or science or history alone. It is about the interplay of these things. Tuberculosis demonstrates what happens to science when it leaves the lab setting and interacts with flawed human beings, patients, doctors, politicians, and rabble-rousers, all of whom have a unique effect on the course of the plague. The pathogen reveals as much about us, its hosts, as we have been able to uncover about the pathogen. Hence this exploration of vampires, Victorian-era fashion, India's original sin, great wars, flawed heroes, and many patently villainous as well as joyously selfless people. Two central questions drive the narrative. How did we get to where we are? Where do we go from here? I have spent the last decade reporting on how drug-resistant DRTB has devastated families in one of the world's most overcrowded megacities, Mumbai, India's financial engine. The development of the mutant strains of the bacteria in a rich, cosmopolitan city is a glimpse of the post-antibiotic era dawning on all of us. The story of TB also demonstrates that we can no longer discuss modern medicine, the fruits of which have been withheld from the vast majority of humanity, without discussing race, class, and caste. This book is an attempt to place the global tuberculosis pandemic in the context of the racial politics of our times. Global health policies, officially colorblind, have left our health to the whims of a handful of pharmaceutical corporations, philanthropists, and politicians. Consequently, a century's worth of medical progress has not been able to stop viral and bacterial disasters, which are becoming more and more difficult to contain. As I was working on this book, the world had been brought to its knees by wave after wave of coronavirus infections. Despite that, and despite the heroic efforts of battle-scarred veterans who fought for affordable drug pricing, by May 2021, only 1% of the 1.3 billion vaccines injected around the world had been administered in Africa. Nearly 216.3 million people have contracted the disease, while the deaths have surged to more than 4.5 million by September 2021. The immensity of the global pandemic has not been able to override a global health order in which the white medical establishment treats medicines as proprietary science, locking vaccines and drugs under market monopolies, while numerous black and brown patients die. We are witnessing a new form of medical apartheid, in which preventable and curable diseases such as TB are thriving, while life-saving medicines remain in a stranglehold. Unlike other diseases, the comeback of drug-resistant tuberculosis challenges the foundation of a story we have taken for granted, one of medicine's incremental advance and eventual triumph over pathogens. The gains made in the 20th century by medical science are being reversed in the 21st, during which the most powerful